Hi there. The EU-Rwanda deal on the export of coltan. On the 19th of February 2024, the EU, represented by Jutta Erpilainen, its Commissioner for Foreign Affairs, signed a memorandum of understanding with her Rwandan counterpart for what has been referred to as a sustainable supply of critical raw materials, but it mainly focuses on the export of coltan to the EU. When this news of this deal started going around the media, and then President Tshisekedi of the Democratic Republic of Congo denounced the deal as representing the blood of our compatriots, meaning that the exports of coltan, Rwanda was going to export coltan from the two Kivu provinces, where it's waging a war against the Congolese people and the Congolese government. And he says, President Tshisekedi went on to say it's provocation of very, very bad taste, and it says the memorandum of understanding will encourage looting and fraud. And so this is where we are with the EU's deal with Rwanda on the export of coltan and other minerals found only in Eastern Congo. Let me see if I can find you what the deal actually says. I will bring you on screen on there. Yeah, so that's in the, let me see if I can, so in the small corner of the screen, that's Jutta Pilainen, the EU Commissioner of Foreign Affairs. And so the deal says was signed with Vincent Biruta, and it aims to nurture sustainable, resilient value chains for critical raw materials. So that's just a fancy term for saying that the Rwanda will be exporting coltan to country members of the member states of the EU. And it goes on to say that, the article goes on to say that Rwanda is a significant player in the world tantalum extraction, and it also produces tin, tungsten, gold, and niobium. With potential for lithium and rare earth elements. Let me see if I can highlight this here, so you can see what I'm talking about. Yeah. So these, the only thing with this is that this will all be very well if Rwanda had actually these minerals under its soil, but these are all minerals that are only found in Eastern Congo, and even within the EU itself. Members of the European Parliament, they are not even convinced that this is a deal done in good faith. The Mark Botenga is a member of the European Parliament from Belgium. He has denounced the deal. Let me see if I can get you a tweet from Mark Botenga. I'll have to apologize, it's in French, and it says that the protocol, meaning the memorandum of understanding on the raw materials from DRC concluded by the European Union with Rwanda is a shame. That's what it says on the tweet, and it says the European Union wants to take advantage of the war in the Eastern DRC to exploit minerals that are found in Eastern Congo, and so that's Mark Botenga on there criticizing the EU-Rwanda deal. And the minerals we're talking about, they are cassiterite, which out of which you can get things like tin, and then columbite, tantalum, shortened in coltan, and it's used for things like in advanced electronics, making fuel cell for batteries for electric vehicles and electricity generation. So that's how critical those minerals are, and the EU is saying Rwanda is critical for the supply of these minerals, but Rwanda does not have any of these minerals. The minerals are found in Eastern DRC, in specific, to be precise, in the towns of Masisi, Rutshuru, and Kitshanga. And coincidentally, that's where the M23 rebels, who are supported by Rwanda, are actively fighting against the regular army of the DRC. And the fight is for these minerals, and the M23 and Rwanda, they are actually in control of these minerals, and Rwanda is actually exporting, clandestinely transferring these minerals back to Rwanda, and then it's sold on the international market. And Rwanda has actually built gold refineries in the past. I'll show you an image of the gold refinery I'm talking about. But before we get to that, let me show you, if I can show you where the mines, coltan mines are. Yeah, so that's these are the coltan mines. They are in I've circled them in black on there. That's Kitshanga there, right at the top of the map. And then you have Masisi on there, and yeah, and then you have Rutshuru. Yeah, so that's where the mines are. And let me see if I can get you an article with the one of the coltan plants that Rwanda has just opened. Let me see. Yeah, so that's the coltan mines. That it says Rwanda becomes. This article is from Afri Square. Yeah, that's the website source. So it says Rwanda becomes host nation to one of Africa's world's largest coltan exporters headquarters, making it Africa's first coltan refinery at a cost of over 20 million. The plant is located in Bugesera Industrial Park, which was built by a mining investment company called the Power Resources International, a British-based mining company that operates mainly in Ngororero district in the areas of Muriro and Rugaragata. Yeah, so that's the coltan plant, and this article is from the 10th of January 2023, about a year ago. So that's when it first Rwanda opened its first coltan plant, and so this is what's happening. Yeah, Rwanda is actually minerals it doesn't have. It isn't even building export plan processing plants. And let me see if I can get you another article with an explanation. This time it's on gold, and let me see if I can actually bring on the top right hand corner on there. Just put in an insert of the gold refining plant. It's situated on some industrial zone outside of Kigali. But what I wanted to discuss with you is that the Rwanda does not even possess any gold at all, but it has built refineries. It's actually refining gold, and that gold is gold smuggled from South Kivu and the Ituri province of the DRC. So let me see this article here. It says here is the biggest surprise in the National Bank of Rwanda's report. Unlike other export items, gold performed exceedingly well. Rwanda's gold exports increased by an extraordinary amount of 750.6%. In the world of central bank, Rwanda's total export volume decreased by 15.2%, while total export receipts increased by 15.1%. And yeah, so it's talking about the performance of export gold and 754%. Several questions arise. Where does Rwanda get its gold for exporting? Exactly what amount of gold is exported, in what form, and to where? While the National Bank of Rwanda provides statistics for each mineral export, the bank does not provide any data for gold. For example, export earnings for individual mineral products were as follows in 2019. No, that's not what I want. What I wanted to show you is where that gold is coming from. Let me see. Let me see. Yes, the UN group of experts identified Rwanda as a smuggling route for stealing minerals from the Democratic Republic of Congo. The UN group of experts indicated that gold smugglers from Bukavu in DRC use Kigali, Rwanda's capital, as the main smuggling route. The Canadian Conflict Minerals Research Group Impact has shown how gold is illegally exported from Kivu regions of the DRC to neighboring states. And yeah, so that's the article I wanted to show you. Rwanda is actually building that refinery you see on there. It's Congolese gold smuggled from the two Kivus, South Kivu, Bukavu to be precise, and then in as far as the Ituri province, and it's even using that to basically power up its industry and things like that, you know. And this is a problem, you know. Rwanda is actually signing memorandums of understandings, deals, whatever you want to call them, for minerals it does not have, and this is going on for the past 4 or so years. Right. Thank you so much for taking time to listen to this recording. If you're interested in material of this kind, please give me some likes, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. Bye.